on the Rachel Hart _TV YouTube channel, man. I told y'all I was gonna come consistent, and here we go again.
An OG homie was up there in High Desert. This just transpired recently, well, last year. And this OG homie, he is known as the Hoover General. You can imagine then how much clout he has, how much respect he has. Every Hoover, young and old, has heard his name. Many opposition, young and old, has heard his name. He's been incarcerated for some time, and at least for some time, he was indeed the general. Welcome to another episode, everyone. And here, I did a video back on October 11th, in which I spoke on an incident that transpired in High Desert State Prison, where I did many years, on a level 4 180, where a Denver Lane blood was stabbed for having Hoover Killer somewhere about his face area. And this will enrage the Hoover car. And I just explained what happened from my understanding in that situation. As it were, many people are now speculating as to whether or not I was talking about Brazy from Denver Lane blood. Now, I read a lot of comments, and people were saying he couldn't have been talking about Brazy because he said it happened in 2006. And Brazy wasn't around then. I don't recall saying it happened in 2006. If I did, I misspoke. I know that I said that it had recently happened because people have been playing this video, so it popped up on my feed, and I watched it from somebody. And I know that I mentioned that it had recently happened. Now, Munchie B from Inglewood Family Bloods, he played my video. This is his channel here that I'm reacting to and responding to. He played my video. I'm not sure exactly what point it is that he was trying to make. Well, I assumed that he was trying to make the point that I misspoke or I had exaggerated on my video. He also did a video with Aunt Hefe not long ago, where they went back and forth a little while ago trying to clear it up about whatever situation Aunt Hefe and I had. And Aunt Hefe was saying, well, if I was trying to say that he was sucking, you know what, I just would have said it. Thank God you didn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. Then he asked Aunt Hefe in a later video on Street TV, and didn't he say something about young Aunt too, or baby Aunt? And he had that mixed up and this and that, piggybacking off of this situation here, saying that so he got this situation wrong, and then he had a situation where Aunt, I ain't got a damn thing wrong. Nothing. We gonna clear it all up right now. I ain't got nothing wrong. Now, for those who want to know, yes, indeed, I was indeed talking about baby Brazy from Denver Lane Bloods. Now, the subject came up because someone had asked me on my live over a year ago, what's the situation with Crip Mac? What may become of Crip Mac since he has these disrespectful, incendiary tattoos upon his face area? And I was just explaining that it could be a dire situation. I said, let me give you an example. And I explained what had transpired with Brazy just recently in High Desert without mentioning any names. As you all know from the beginning on my channel, I haven't mentioned names in certain situations. In a lot of situations, in many situations, I say, I'm not going to say his name. Many of you have implored me, man, put him out there, say his name, bro. And I still won't say it. And this is before I even found out that 1090 Jake, the white dude from Florida, his channel End of Sentence, they said that based on some of the things that he was saying on his channel, he got his whole crew indicted. He got the prison hit, COs fired, all kind of shit, because he's showing video of certain activities that's going on. He naming names, who's the shot caller. So that's why I always see, just common sense dictated to me to never do this. That's what I will always say. If I talk about a stabbing that happened 20 years ago, first of all, it was 20 years ago. Second of all, I leave out the names. Just, and I never talked about illegal narcotics and how they was getting them in or who got them and all that. Research my channel, you won't find any of that shit. I'm real careful. So I never did even mention B. Brazy's name when I was telling the story. Now, on October 11th, I released a video explaining the story. This is the video right here that Munchie B is playing. I released a video explaining, once again, I didn't mention any names. I know all of the Hoovers that were involved. The furthest I went was to say that one was the Hoover General. Never did mention his name. Neither did I mention any other Hoover's name. And I didn't mention any of the Bloods that were on the yard, even though I know some that were on the yard at the time. And I know that it was B. Brazy, but I had still never mentioned his name. I only say that, bring that part up, that I did the video some time ago because, as we'll see here, KS calls himself Killer Salo from Denver Lane, calls in here to Munchie B. I don't know this dude. I don't know where he's at. I don't care. And Munchie B said, yeah, so B. Brazy came out with the who's. B. Brazy came out with his channel, and it's booming, it's popping. So now everybody wants to make videos about what happened with him and the Hoovers in High Desert. As if to say, and he's playing my video right here, as you can see, before he makes this comment to KS. Ostensibly, apparently, referring to me. At least I'm one of the culprits in his mind. Again, let me clarify. My video was made October 11th, before B. Brazy had a YouTube channel. I have yet to see B. Brazy speak on this issue. I'm sure he has on his channel. In fact, I've heard someone in the comments say, oh yeah, B. Brazy spoke about this issue, whatever. I haven't seen it. So I wasn't going off of B. Brazy's, I guess he was inferring that B. Brazy come out with his video and his YouTube channel is popping, and now everybody's clout chasing him. Everybody wants to, go off of what he's doing and make a video as an extension of what he's talking about. Again, let me make it clear. You go back to my live in December of 2023, I spoke on this issue, and my video from October 11th, before Brazy had a YouTube channel. So I've been spoke on this issue. I didn't go off of what Brazy said or living off of his life and his legacy and his channel and all of this shit. I do my own thing over here, man. You can argue that he still is. He was known for stabbing multiple homies to the point where some people were beginning to question, is he with us or against us? But the thing is, he's just strongly political. He does not believe in transgressing against any rule or protocol. This is the circumstances onto which a dude from Denver Lane hit the yard. And a dude from DL hits the yard, and he has Hoover crossed out on his face. The so-called general, he catches wind of this, that this guy has just hit the yard, and he has a disrespectful tattoo parading on his face. The dude from Denver Lane was walking around the yard there in High Desert for a little while, and he had protection. He had security. Now, this is somewhere where I misspoke or misunderstood in the video or didn't clarify enough. Come to find out that B. Brazy did not have the tattoo when he hit the yard. The issue was over the fact that he ended up getting the tattoo while he was on the yard. So he came to the yard, he didn't have this disrespectful tattoo upon his face area. But then while you're there on the yard with these Hoovers, you're going to go in a cell, get a tattoo with a big ass Hoover killer on your wherever, because I've heard different in the comments. He ain't got it on his forehead. It's on his neck. It's on his back. It's on his head. Wherever the fuck is at. He went and got a tattoo with a big HK on there. So then he comes out to the yard, and the Hoover's looking at him saying, "Well, hold on. You ain't had this shit yesterday. I just gonna, you gonna go get the tattoo like you really just saying fuck us, like we just really some weenies. You gonna walk around the yard, this big ass shit on your face now, and everybody know that you didn't have it before, and we just supposed to allow this." They were just waiting and biding their time, were the Hoovers, waiting to catch him without his formidable security. But every time he walked the yard, the Damus, aka the Bloods, at least from his faction, was with him. Certainly they had knives and were prepared. They were protecting him. They knew, they understood. And we're going to get into this whole thing. I also misspoke here because I said that they caught him back in a canteen without his protection, without his security. And someone said, "Why you calling him security?" It's just his homies. Well, they were keeping security on him because of what he had did, and it ended up getting that tattoo. But now, when he was attacked by 5 Hoovers with weapons, his homies was right there. We're going to get into this. They just didn't help him. What his tattoo represented, and that eventually these dudes are going to try to attack him. He got caught slipping right by the canteen behind the wall by his lonesome. He was by himself, had left his security, or his security had left him. They can't go with you everywhere. They're on the yard. They can walk with you around the yard, in the day room, in the building. But if you have to go behind a wall to the program office, you go to visit, you go to the canteen, you're back there by yourself, or you might have a homie back there with you or whatever, but you can't say, "Hey, all of y'all come back here with me." The police is not going to allow that. They stabbed him multiple times. 15, 16, 17 times. He lied there on the ground, seeking help, begging, beseeching, imploring for medical attention. They finally came and got to him and airlifted him out of there. They had to take him by helicopter to the hospital because he was barely hanging on to his life.
Hey, KS.
Yeah.
Yep. I already said your name, but shit, introduce yourself anyway. Everybody know what I'm saying, where you from, who you with, and whatever else you got going. You know what I'm saying?
On the hood, Lil Matt, KS, you already know. On the side, Fade Rider Gang, you already know. DLB, 109th Street, 111th Street. You know what I'm saying? KS, Killer Salo. You know what I'm saying? They know the name, know the game. It's how they know.
All right, big bad. Hey, well, shit, you got. Hey, what else you got going? So we don't make it all about the gang thing. Cause you had some merch before you went to jail. You back out. You still doing the merch?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Shit, man, my merch, my clothing line, Mad Clothing. I had started that shit in prison and shit before I had got out my first time. Mad Clothing, like, you know, that's my name, Mad Moso, Mad Clothing. I had kind of like turned the negative into a positive, you know what I'm saying? Which I kind of like made my name into a clothing line. So I turned the mad into motivated and dedicated. And I got that shit going from the pen and shit. I have my own store and shit. I have like my own store and shit. My own store. Well, I had 2 stores. Store in the mall and a store on Slauson and shit.
Okay. And then you do music also?
Yeah, I be like, I do music, but I don't like that type shit. Like, I'm kind of like you, like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of gotta really be like a certain type of, like, you know what I'm saying, energy, like, for me to get on a song, like, you know what I'm saying, with a certain type of nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm figuring it, I used to really be into that type of shit, but, you know, jail and that type of shit, like, minor setbacks kind of, like, kept a nigga away from that shit, so, but, you know, I'm starting to try to get back on it, though. I got a couple songs dropping, like, real songs, some, like, some little cool artists, some little up-and-coming artists, big artists.
Oh, yeah. Man, though. All right. Well, as of lately, man, they been getting it going right from the cell, giving you live and direct stories. And then, you know, people got rebuttals saying what's true, what's not true. And okay, you had Lomac. Lomac got what Avenue Facts. You know what I'm saying? Play off of Figaro Facts or whatever. Then you got J Hood doing this thing from the cell, and then you got Baby Brazy. You got the whole. So everybody go like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying, to the whole. You know what I'm saying? Baby Brazy been going up, but recently,
Free the bro, free the bro, free the bro.
free him FSAT. So it was a story. You know what I'm saying? That he first told where it was 5-on-1. The whole was versus him, and then I guess people dug deeper, and then they came up with what they came up with. So you had Damian Porter. He had did a story, and he said he made mention that he got airlifted, right?
So like I said, I had already did my story before Brazy. I didn't piggyback off of what he did. Just do your research before you make these sort of statements, and you'll know that I did the story long before this.
I'm like, damn. I know it got physical. I didn't know about that part. I'm about to go check. Boom. But then you had Spider Girl. I guess he played off that and said that. Then I was doing something with Alex Alonso and Young Ant, and they got repeated when I was right there, and I'm like, damn, I don't know how true this is. So I'm like, I'm gonna tap in with KS, see if he know, you know what I'm saying, the facts, the actual facts, and shit. Well, what you could tell me about that? What you know?
No more than I can.
If you're here in Las Vegas, right now we have an offer going on where we can get you a brand new, super efficient air conditioning
And not to really like try to go back and because that was some shit that already happened. So you know what I'm saying. But we want to put the facts out there for sure on the set regarding anything that got to do with the set and as far as the B team and all that type of shit. We want shit to be factuals and shit to be, especially when niggas speaking up on gang shit. So that right there, as far as with the homie Baby Brazy, he never got airlifted. He never was airlifted off no yard. Period, point blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the Smigos rushing him and all that shit, yeah, they did rush him. They did, you know what I'm saying? They took a minute, you know what I'm saying? It took down there 2 months, probably down there to rush him, you know what I'm saying? They had to get it together, but, you know what I'm saying? They sent some little crash dummies at him, you feel me? And on the dead homies, for 5 niggas to be rushing 1 nigga, they should have airlifted him. And, you know what I'm saying? They should have airlifted him, but that's not what happened. They didn't airlift him for sure. That nigga had a scratch. That nigga had like 1, 2, 3 scratches. It's like shit. He ain't even really had like no stab wounds type shit. They didn't do nothing to him.
Okay. And then him being a reputable member, and then him having disrespectful tattoos, I'm pretty sure that motivated.
And then they try to make it seem I like because I like really don't really be into like that little like all that, like, you know what I'm saying,
right?
Like, internet shit, like in the comments and all that shit. Like I got an Instagram and I be on there, but I don't pay attention to everything that be posted. But I kind of seen somebody said something like, oh yeah, the Bloods didn't help Baby Brazy and he got backdoored and all that shit. Like, just to clear that story up too. On the set, after that shit happened, the homies got every Hoover that was on that yard off that yard. They beat niggas with chairs all in the bathroom, all type of shit, stuffing them niggas out. Every Hoover on that yard got removed off that yard. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, no, fuck that. We don't want to, first of all, motherfuckers was, I know for a fact, people were dropping kites, and that's how some of the Hoovers got off the yard, bro. You know, so he's saying, you know, people were saying, what happened? How come they ain't help BB? How come they ain't have Baby Brazy back? Oh no, just so you know, we got every Hoover off the yard after that. No. Answer the question. Answer the motherfucking question. What happened when B Brazy was out there getting rushed by 5 people with weapons? He didn't get helped by not one person. I believe B Brazy will even tell you that not one blood helped him. Not one of his homies helped him. Not one. He was on his own. No one helped him. So I want to hear about what happened afterwards, because 5 Hoovers left after that. We're never that deep on the yard. There's never 20 of us, never 15 of us. If we're lucky, be 6, 7, 8 of us. And it's the same way in prison as it is on the street. Make no mistake about it, people. Hoovers are the most hated. In prison and in county jail, the homies is in there fighting, squabbling every fucking body. Then they're squabbling everybody, bro. And in a prison, they're hated by everybody. So it's only 7 or 8 of them on the yard. 5 of them are gone now. By the way, they're fighting cases over this shit with Brazy right now. They're fighting life sentences, bro. He didn't get no 1 or 2 scratches, bro. I heard people saying in the comments, well, he can't be talking about this, Brazy. He takes his shirt off all the time. I don't see no big old wounds and scratch mark or stab wounds and all this. I don't see no mark on them. First of all, understand, it's like my homie Big Devil, that was unalive. Some of you know about the situation in Calipat in 2003 or so. When you looked at the stab wound, if you looked at him, you would have thought he was about to die. You can barely even see the stab wound in his neck. He got hit one time, bam. It could just be a little something sharp penetrate your neck. You can have internal bleeding, bro. Sometimes it's the wounds that you don't see. If 5 people on you, this dude is gonna say that Brazy passed out from exhaustion. So he's saying Brazy passed out there on the yard when he was getting attacked, but he says it was from exhaustion. I know Brazy said he was smoking on the street and this and that. When he was telling the story about the fight with 4 extras, so he was saying I got tired, so I had to go get some water. So okay, but you see 4 extras talking about he had 10 fights in there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I done seen have squabbles, run fades back to back, or get rushed. I've never seen them pass out from exhaustion. Because they own you. What, you just fighting back? That means you fighting back hard as hell. No, I've seen you pass out because you got something ran up in you and you passed out. Passed out from exhaustion. Now, if Brazy gets on this channel, and maybe he has already, and explained the situation, and he say that he passed out from exhaustion, then I guess I'll accept that. Because he seems to be a stand-up dude. One thing we know is that he didn't run. He gets my credit off the back from that. He gets my respect off the back. People saying, well, the Hoovers didn't kill him. He in there for killing a lot of Hoovers. I don't know what he in here for. I don't know what he did. But he didn't run. But this dude here, he says, people saying that we ain't had Brazy back. Just so you know, we got every Hoover off the yard. There's only 2 or 3 left. And it's still 1 million bloods on the yard. So yeah, y'all got to do something. You got to save face now. You're already looking bad because you didn't help your boy, your reputable boy. He was out there by himself, bro. To the point I thought that they just caught him without his security. When I did the video, you see what I said? They caught him sleeping by himself with no security. Because I'm thinking, shit. But no, come to find out, no. They were all right there. He was just by himself. Yeah, he was by himself, all right. But his boys were right there.
I'm saying now at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure niggas felt some type of way about that shit because, in prison, we ain't supposed to be getting eye busters and all that shit. Like, it's like a respect thing as far as with, Damus, Keyways, Hoovers, like, all type of cards. Like, we ain't supposed to, like, if you already got, like, a tattoo type shit, when you come up in there, like, a CK or a HK or a BK or some shit like that, then it's like, that's cool. But, he, like, got there and on the hood, got it while he was on the yard, like, you know what I'm saying? So, he was on that, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
It's like, but... You know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Baby Brazy, he a real gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? He be on that.
Right. All right. No, I just want to clear that up, man. Because everybody put their narratives out, and that's why I'm cool off telling stories on here. Because somebody go, they go get embarrassed. They go try to rebuttal and say what didn't happen, all that, and I ain't got time for it. So
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's fine. I mean, everybody know what happened, but it's like to put extras on something. Talking about they airlifted the homie, like airlifted, like come on, I done been in riots on dead homies in multiple prisons. Like I was on active 4 yards 2, Corcoran 180. Like I done seen niggas actually get airlifted. Airlifted is.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
Look what you seen.
If you
when they put you in a helicopter, you're airlifted and you gotta go to an emergency hospital type shit. Like nigga, you was like damn near dead. Like you was there. That's what airlifted mean. Like nigga, they had to airlift you up out of there and go to like an outside hospital, nigga, out the prison type shit. That ain't none of that happened. Like you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, like nigga, they did not airlift, but on the set, nigga, like that nigga like passed out type shit because he was fighting 5 niggas type shit, so he got sprayed up and you know what I'm saying, like so they probably thought that nigga like they probably thought he like collapsed and they probably put him out type shit, but they didn't put that nigga out. That nigga was back up, walking off the yard, smiling and all type of shit, like how you be smiling in the videos.
Every day. Hey, dog.
Yeah, so okay, so he passed out because he was tired, he said. Now, okay, fine, man. So you were there. This dude must have been there. Because if not, you going just like you going off third-hand information, second-hand, even if Brazy told you this himself, you were not there. He's talking like he was there. No, man, he ain't get airlifted. He passed out from exhaustion. I'm tired. He passed out from exhaustion. And that's why he was on the yard passed out. Then he got up laughing, he said. That's not what I heard, bro. So you were there. You saw all this. You were close enough to see all this, that he passed out. And you said, damn, he ain't passed out because they was just stabbing him with knives. That looked like he passed out from exhaustion. Oh, okay. That's why he passed out from exhaustion. You're that close. You saw that. Then you saw that he got up and was laughing. Okay. Why didn't you help him? If you were that close to him, why didn't you help him or anybody else? The only thing you can say is, shit, after that, we got every Hoover off the yard. Motherfuckers was dropping kites on the Hoovers after that, bro. We hit him up the side of the head with chairs and got him all off the yard. Told the police that they had to leave the yard. Let me ask you this. Were there chairs on the yard when they attacked Brazy? Were there chairs there then? Why didn't you hit him upside the head with chairs there? When the Hoovers were in attack mode, when they had a weapon, when they had their weapons, and they going to do their stuff, and they ready, and they alert, and they went at your whole crew to get to this one dude, how come y'all didn't use the chairs then? Oh,
Man, hey, look, no, I'm about to bounce off here. I look, and you went viral. You threw on a Rockstar chain. So what's that like? You a part of some type of collective now with the Rockstar movement, or how that work?
Yeah, Rockstar.
okay, I don't know about that. Okay, so there you have it. So let me clarify a couple of things. So as I said, now it took me a while to respond to this video because I wasn't even going to do it. I really don't care about this gang banging shit on YouTube. I don't care for it. I see the writing on the wall. Someone is about to get hurt, possibly killed, might get their whole family killed, bro. I'm serious. You fucking with the wrong motherfucker. I see where this shit is about to go. This shit is turning, shall we say, gay. Soft as fuck. Now, when I came on here telling my prison stories, yes, gangs were involved. It's gang war stories in prison. These people are not stabbing their friends, they're stabbing their gang enemies. So I named the gangs and this and that. But I always try to have a point to the content. You know, the point being to stay out of prison, trying to explain prison politics, how you can avoid trouble, why people get themselves in trouble. When I talk about these grape stories, how to defend yourself, how someone is trying to groom you, I'm trying to pass on certain knowledge. But I'm not trying to add to the degradation of the community. Now, I see everyone on YouTube just gang banging and going back and forth, internet gang banging, YouTube gang banging. And calling each other out in their titles, and this dude said this. And this shit has turned into all my children. General Hospital. Some soft shit. I don't want no parts of it. And what's going to happen is someone is going to say something about someone, and they're going to back that person into a wall. Bag him into a corner where he feels like, since all of YouTube is watching, all of the internet is watching, I have to do something to save face. I have to do something because this dude done totally disrespected me now in front of everyone. And it's going to be a clash between hoods, these two individuals, families involved, all of this. So I see it coming because everybody's just gossiping now instead of making content about, what gangs are about and how to get out of them. At first, everybody's talking about peace. A few months ago, motherfuckers building their channels and shit, talking about peace amongst the people. Now everybody's just talking about gang banging shit. I played a part in it as well when I did the videos I regret so far the most on my channels is doing the one on with Brazy and 4Xers in the fight that they had. I almost didn't do it. I shouldn't have did that shit. I might delete that shit. But who gives a fuck? I just turned 51 years old on Friday, February 21st, 51. I'm going to challenge myself to come up with better content to help move my culture and my people along. I don't want to do anything that's going to help hold us back. And this shit on the internet right now, this YouTube shit is, now I'm a voice in it. I'm speaking on it because I lived the life. I actually lived it, which is why I'm not impressed by it anymore. I don't care about it. I'm not impressed by it. I report it to you so that your son can understand how to avoid gangs, what gangs bring, what they bring inside a prison. But it's certainly not to add to the misery that besets my culture as it is. So I'm going to have to do better myself. So I really wasn't going to get into this stuff. But this dude is putting it out here as if I jumped on Brazy's nuts and did a video after he came out and started booming. And I just said, oh, let me do a video too. When that's just not the case. I did a video, as I said, before Brazy even had a channel, bro. I spoke on this issue. You go back and look at it, and you will see that statement would bear itself out. Now, as I said, this is not a competition as to whether or not Brazy was actually airlifted. If he almost died, I'm glad the brother didn't die. This ain't nothing against him. Over a tattoo, this old stupid ass gangbanging shit, who cares? I'm over it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he didn't die. Seemed like a good dude, a strong dude. Hopefully one day he won't be gang banging and can help move our people along. We need all the strong individuals that we can get in this movement towards our freedom. So this is not a competition. Or the Hoovers are real tough. They almost killed Brazy. Yeah, boy, we tough. And man, it's not about that, bro. I was just reporting on the story as it came to me. As it came to me, bro. See what I'm saying? If it had been 5 moves that almost killed the Hoover and airlifted him, I'd have said the same motherfucking thing. I'm just real like that. It is what it is, bro. I'm going to call it how it is, or how it comes to me, or how I see it. If I was there or whatever, I'm going to call it how it was, bro. Regardless of who's winning and who's losing in that situation. So this is not about trying to prove that Brazy really did get airlifted or he really got served and this and that. The gist of the story and the motivation behind the story was to explain what happens with certain tattoos and you hit certain yards, you hit certain prisons. Because again, I was asked about the Crip Mac situation with him having a disrespectful tattoo upon his face and what would happen should he, or once he enters prison. At this time, he had already been arrested. What's going to happen to Crip Mac? And so I was just giving that story, for reference. So I didn't jump on anything. And yes, okay, fine. He said it took the Hoovers 2 months to do it. If it took them 2 months, 2 years, 2 days, they did it, bro. They got up on him. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers are walking around with tattoos and motherfuckers don't do shit. Your homies don't do nothing. So whatever. Yeah, it was 5-on-1. It was 5 of them because they thought he was going to have some help. So they was ready. Just come to find out, some other dudes ran, from my understanding, and the other ones just sat there and they didn't help. Let's talk about that. Expose these people. Everybody on these channels exposing motherfuckers. Expose that shit. Who didn't help they reputable homeboy? Shout out to Brazy and the who's, bro. Like I said, ain't nothing against him. I ain't got no problem with him. He seemed like a straight up strong individual. And shout out to Munchie B as well. I have no problem with Munchie B. He did say on one of them videos that, he forgets stuff all the time and he understands if people forget. I'm just saying I ain't forgot nothing. So I mean, he was trying to support me at least in that area. I think when he was saying, "No, I understand." If he forgot, because I forget stuff. So it's not like he was just coming after me or nothing. But I just wanted to clear that up, Munchie. That no, I didn't. Brazy didn't make a video that I jumped on it. and put my own narrative on it, as you said, and all this. You know, I made the video some time ago. You go back to my live, as I said, I spoke about it, and I said the same thing in that live, bro. And again, I'm only going off of the information that I had received. I know everybody that was involved in the situation. There are Hoovers that are in prison right now fighting life sentences for that situation with Brazy, bro. So no, they didn't just scratch him and just slap him on the face. They wouldn't be fighting life. You know what I'm saying? And something was going on over there because nobody wanted to come and help him. Something that everybody wanted to stay out of the motherfucking way. Yeah. Good thing he did survive. Motherfuckers really had to answer some questions. You know, how come you didn't come and help your boy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's what people will want to know. How come you didn't come and help your comrade? Yeah. So again, I just want to clarify that, man. I'm done with all of this stuff. I don't care who 4 extras fought in jail 20 years ago, 10 years ago, or who he's in there fighting right now. Hopefully the brother gets out, stays safe, and changes his life. I'm going to challenge myself to come up with other content and better content, bro. That's it. Other than this gang banging stuff, because again, the writing's on the wall. It's about to head into a different direction. They got channels that's reporting on this shit 10 times a day. Go watch them. That's fine. Because it's turning real soft, real gay. And the thing is, if you've really lived a life, you're not impressed by it. You don't have to be tough right now on YouTube if you've actually lived a life in the street. If you actually lived it behind the walls, it doesn't impress you now. I'm not impressed by it. I lived it, trying to get the hell away from that life. Not running to it. Trying to get my people away from that life. Not run them into it. So, again, I'll do better with my content anyway. But again, no disrespect to anyone. It's not a competition, bro. I was indeed referring to B Brazy. I just had not mentioned his name just out of respect. I didn't want to put his name out there. This is before he had a channel. I didn't want to put his name out there. That's just not how I get down. You know what I mean? And with most situations, as y'all know about me by now, I withhold names all of the time for this sort of reason right here. Look at all of this bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you're going to speak on me, do your research. Make sure I ain't riding nobody's coattails. I made my video long ago. And okay, they hit the Hoovers upside the head and got them all off the yard. After the fact, after 5 of them were already gone, but at the time when it counted, at the time when y'all boy's life was in danger, when he's down there on the ground, passed out from exhaustion, he passed out. So he passed out from exhaustion, and motherfuckers is on him with knives. He can't defend himself, can't block nothing because he didn't let himself pass out from exhaustion. Okay. So when he's down there passed out from exhaustion, where the fuck was his homeboys at? Because I done ran across the yard for mine, and if it's 5 of them on one, then I'm coming. If he dying, I'm dying with him on the yard, bro. Mandatory. You gotta kill me too. The fuck? Yeah. Where was his boys at? Yeah, we got all the Hoovers off the yard after that, bro. Took him 2 months. He want to downplay what happened. Oh, damn all that. I don't give a fuck how long it took him to do it. They did it, and y'all was right there, and nobody helped him. Nobody. The man was on his own. With friends like this, who needs enemies? Stay safe and stay free, people.